and screaming for security to throw her out. But his thoughts revealed he'd spent the rest of that night soothing Mia, whispering soft apologies while I sat alone picking glass shards out of my lid waiting for him to come back. When I brought up that Mia had killed his mother 5 years prior, swapping her emergency asthma inhaler for vitamin pills out of jealousy, standing by laughing and filming as she gasped for air and died, Liam's face twisted with performative rage, swearing he could never forgive her for taking his mom, that she was worth less than nothing to him. But his thoughts told a different story. He made excuses for her, saying she was only 18 when it happened, that she felt so guilty she'd hurt herself, that the dead didn't matter as much as the living he cared for now. I noticed the pink diamond women's band stuck awkwardly on his ring finger, far too small for his hand. And when he caught me looking, he fumbled out a lie that he'd bought it as a surprise for me. Tried it on and got it stuck, all while panicking internally that he'd accidentally worn the matching ring he'd gotten for Mia after rushing out of her hotel bed earlier that day, lying to me about an urgent work call so he could see her. His phone rang minutes later, and he lied again that there was a funding emergency at the office. But his thoughts screamed that Mia's morning sickness was getting worse, that she was carrying his first child, a baby I could never give him after I'd taken a blow for him in college that left me unable to conceive all the promises he'd made that we didn't need kids, that a life with just the two of us was enough, melted into empty lies. Instead of calling off the wedding immediately, I sent Mia an invitation, telling her to come watch her man make vows to me. On our wedding day, all our friends and family gushed about how perfect Liam was, how loyal and devoted he'd always been, how lucky I was to marry him. I spotted the faint concealer on his neck covering soft love marks left by someone else just as Mia burst through the banquet hall doors in a tight red dress, slipping a crumpled note into Liam's sleeve before security dragged her out. Liam made an excuse to run upstairs to change his suit, his thoughts racing that Mia was waiting for him in room 8012. That he could sneak away for a few quick minutes of private time before the ceremony. 10 minutes later, I asked our whole wedding party, both sets of parents and closest relatives, to follow me upstairs to see the special wedding surprise Liam had prepared for everyone. We walked silently down the carpeted hall until we reached the suite door, our whole group smiling expectantly as I reached for the cold metal handle, pushed it down, and swung the door open.